Since 1879, when the Golden Fire Department was established, Golden has relied on volunteers to protect the city from fire. These dedicated men and women volunteer hundreds of hours per person every year for some decades, saving the city of Golden millions of dollars, hundreds of homes and businesses, and thousands of lives.
Many people in the city don't realize that the Golden Fire Department is a mostly volunteer fire department. We have, I believe, 70 or 80 volunteers, and the paid staff is fairly minimal.
Today, the Golden Fire Department is a full-service professional combination fire department. It is the oldest volunteer organization within the city of Golden.
We're really trying to be the greatest combination fire department in the country, and we have the training and the people to do that.
You have this amazing team atmosphere here. We don't just put out fires. We're setting up, we're doing hazmat calls, we're doing technical rescue scenarios.
The emergencies that are faced here are very wide-ranging, very unique, and can become very difficult to deal with very quickly.
There are calls that have changed Golden, its firefighters, and the people who live here forever. On July 6, 1990, firefighter Tom Young was dispatched to assist a downed hang gliding pilot under the M on Mount Zion. As Tom attempted to get the injured pilot safely to a Flight for Life helicopter, the rescue took a turn for the worst.
So I grabbed onto the bar of the hang glider, hoping that my weight would hold it to the ground, and it did not. It wasn't until the very end of the fall that I broke my neck.
Not moving the paper.
My brother and my cousin were both on that call, and they actually carried me out. It was 2.5 years before I worked through my depression and came back to work. I love working, and I love being in the station and around other firefighters, and the crew still treats me the same. I don't think they see my wheelchair. They see me as a person.
The service of volunteer firefighters has preserved the history of Golden time and time again.
Golden Fire, my ambulance, I have a structure fire, Old Capitol Grill, 1122 Washington Ave, multiple 911 calls.
So to hear that is on fire, and to turn that corner and see the smoke coming out of the eaves, I'm like, oh no.
Some roofers were working on the roof and set it on fire.
This is an important building, and this is important to the city of Golden, and it's attached to other buildings. So we can't let it burn a block down.
Away from the glass.
We attacked it from the inside first, and then we moved to the outside. It became a defensive structure.
We had our assignment, go to the back of the building, put our stick up, and get that fire out.
And we were able to put it out.
Yes! Now look what we accomplished.
Golden Fire volunteers have given so much to the city of Golden that Tom Young found a way to honor firefighters for generations to come.
I Googled the idea of a way to honor firefighters, and a sculpture came up. And so I researched that and found that it was a young man from Windsor, Colorado.
I wanted to make it as real as possible and also have an artistic touch to it.
And we went to visit him, and his artwork was second to none. The detail in it was amazing. And ironically, he was a volunteer firefighter himself. So it seemed like a perfect match.
Honoring these volunteer firefighters and being a volunteer firefighter myself, and I know how hard it is to keep up all the things in your personal life and then go to the department, put that thing off to the side and do the job that you need to do is a very, very hard thing to do. And honoring that with a forever monument is very key, and it's going to last for many, many generations.
The sculpture that we were looking at, the original one that Austin had made, had a child sitting on a bench with a firefighter kneeling down, consoling the child. And we felt like that would be a perfect fit.
Tom's big idea to honor firefighters sparked the interest of the Golden Civic Foundations and others around town.
This initiative came together first in 2019, where we formed it with a bunch of community stakeholders, volunteer firefighters, past Golden firefighters, the Golden Civic Foundation. We appeared in front of the Public Art Commission to get approval of this fire sculpture. And really it was a gap. It was a gap because there was no other tribute to the volunteers that have served our community for over 140 years.
We wanted to add the diversity piece to our sculpture, the artwork. So we are going to have a female firefighter behind the child. We feel that that ties everything together, what Golden Fire Department is all about.
The representation matters, and being able to have this statue and have that representation it's honestly super amazing, and I'm so proud that Golden is the place where it's going to be.
I do hope that little girls walk by that statue and say, hey, that's a woman over there. I think when I grow up, I can be a firefighter too. And of course, it helps promote the ability to be anything you want to be. And firefighting is one of the best things to be. When people walk by this sculpture, I hope they just feel proud. They feel proud to be part of a city where when there's a need, people fill it. You know, when there's a need, they roll up their sleeves, they're willing to put their life on the line. And you know, that happens in the fire service, it happens all over this town. And that's what really makes this community special. It's just raising the ships together, rolling up your sleeves when you need to, and just serving your community in general. I'm so proud to be a firefighter here, and I'm so proud to represent Golden Fire in this community.